Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you have ever built an HTML table with lots of rows and thought, man, I wish this had search, pagination, sorting and looked amazing out of the box, then you are in the right place. Today we are doing a complete beginner friendly data tables JS tutorial. We'll start with a plain boring HTML table, turn it into a powerful interactive data table using just CDN in under 2 minutes. Explore the coolest features, and then I'll show you why you probably shouldn't use the CDN in production, and how to download and set it up locally like a pro. By the end of this video, you will be able to add beautiful, sortable, searchable tables to any projects in minutes. Smash this like button, smash the like button if you are ready, and subscribe to the channel. So let's jump into it. Alright, let's start from zero. I've created a folder called data tables tutorial, and inside it I'm gonna create a index.html. And let me create a basic HTML table. Since I don't want to drag it by creating tables which you guys already know, I've created a dummy table here with some of the data. Now let me run it using live server. As you can see, this is just a plain HTML. This looks okay, but no sorting, no search, and no pagination. Scrolling through 50 plus rows, nightmare. Now watch this. We are going to add 3 lines and completely transform this table. I'm going to copy the CSS and JS directly from the data tables documents. I'm going to paste the link in the description. After pasting this, nothing is going to happen. Let me minimize this. Because we have to do some changes in the code. First of all, let me add an ID for the table. And I have to add a JS here. I have to add a script here. Now, after adding this also, it's not gonna run because we need jQuery to run this one. So let me go for the jQuery website and let me download. Now I'm gonna copy the jQuery CDN and paste it inside my head tag. See, as soon as I pasted that, there is a sortable. I can sort through the things. Pagination, I can go between pages, and I can sort using the header also. And if I search anything from here, it is gonna filter it out. Like let me type REG, regional director. So it's coming like this. So look at that. Instant search box, pagination, and sorting on every column. Responsive design, everything with literally 5 lines of code. See, as you can see, it's fully responsive. Now let's level it up. Here are my favorite options you will use every time. First of all, I'm gonna add one option, length menu. he can add anything you want. Currently, as you can see, there is only 10, 25, 50, 100. Now I'm gonna add a 5 as an extra. See, 5 came. But initially I want 10 to be the present one. So I'm gonna add page length. So now initial page length is 10. Now for some reason, if you don't want the search bar here is means, you can just give it as search pause. Now search pause is gone. And you don't want the sorting of these options. Also, for some reason, you don't want this sorting for some reason. You can off that also by doing ordering false. Now you cannot filter through, sort through the columns. Next, the info showing here. If you don't want that also, you can change it like typing. Now it's gone, the total length and everything. But usually I want this, so let me make everything true. Now here it's saying just search, but I want search employees, so it will be unique. So I can do that by calling language. Now the search term has changed from search to search employees. Let me add a colon here. Now here it's entries per page is there. Let me make some changes there also, like show the length of the employees, like that you can change. Also another thing, info, the info showing here, I'm gonna change that also, showing employees, like that you can do a lot of things. There are a lot of things present here. You can play with it and do whatever you want. You can go for the data tables and you can search it out. Everything is present here. Also you can do multiple sorting here, like by pressing shift you can do multiple sortings. Okay, before you go copy pasting CDN everywhere, stop it. Here's why using CDN is amazing for testing prototypes but dangerous in production. If the CDN goes down, sometimes it happens, your whole site breaks. Slower load if user has no cache, especially in countries with bad CDN coverages. Security risk, someone could push a malicious version. Red, rare but possible. And you cannot customize or minify easily. Also, if there is a big update and they change any of the terms, all the changes you have made, it's not gonna work in your system. So real projects is always best to download the files. So how to download and use data tables locally? For that, first of all, let me go for the data table websites and go for download. And here you can select anything for styling and everything. For the tutorial sake, I'm gonna go with the default one. I'm not gonna change anything. If you want, you can go through all these things and you can mess with that. And let me click on here. And before creating, let me create a CSS file. The version is 2.3.5. So let me go here and let me create a folder called lib. Inside that, I will gonna create a folder called data tables. Inside that, I'm gonna add the min.cs, but here I'm gonna add the version 2.3.5. I think. 2.3.5, and I'm gonna copy all this and I'm gonna paste it here. Then let me copy the JS also. Gonna copy this. I'm gonna add a version. Adding a version is not compulsory. It's for just when you when you want to update it, you will have a general idea of what is the current version you are using. Now let me remove the CDN. Same here. Even after I have changed for the downloads, it's working fine. So let me do the same for jQuery. Now I'm in the jQuery download page. I'm going to provide the link in the description. Let me go for the CDN and I'm going to click on the link here. Let me copy this. Before that, and the version is 3.7.1. Now let me create one folder inside a lib, that is J, and inside that let me, the version is 3.7.1. Now I'm gonna paste it here, and after that I'm gonna clear this whole thing and add jQuery. Now everything works exactly the same, but now 100% offline and under your control. So that's it guys. You know how to go from a boring HTML to a professional interactive data tables in minutes, and how to do it in the right way for real project. All the codes are in GitHub and the repo link will be given below. If this helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more web related content, and let me know in the comment what's the next library or framework you want me to cover. So I will see you in the next one. Happy coding.